afraid. Bud the Chud.
Chud 2, Bud the Chud, 1989, the follow-up comedy horror from director David Irving to the original 1984 classic horror Chud, which is a played-straight cult video horror classic and had some quirkiness to its character. Chud 2, though, is the comedy horror cousin that looks and feels encapsulated in the 80s and wonderfully comes back to life today, remastered and restored to Blu-ray for the first time by Lionsgate on the Vestron video label, resurrecting on the 28th of August 2017. But the Chud comes about as the Chud research project is cancelled. This links the after effects of the original Chud horror happenings and has the intent of creating biochemical warfare soldiers that can fight on even after death. Colonel Masters, played by the man from Uncle himself, Robert Vaughn, is very much pro the programme and refuses to let it die, despite the side effects of cannibalism. The Colonel gets the last Chud secretly sent off to a small town research facility where it is kept cryogenically frozen to be further examined. Two senior school kids from the same town manage to let the college lab cadaver get away from them on a freewheeling gurney stretcher that they are borrowing to cram up on for their upcoming exams. In a state of panic, Steve and Kevin decide they have to immediately replace the cadaver for fear of expulsion, and so break into the Centre for Disease Control facility and unwittingly steal the Chud. Before long, Bud the Chud is defrosted, reanimated, and hungry for meat. Fans of 80s comedy will soon recognise the fun similarities that Bud the Chud throws up with wryly welcome regularity to movies such as Weekend at Bernie's, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and of course Return of the Living Dead, as Bud goes rogue around town and both Steve and Kevin, along with their female friend Katie, get drawn into the initially nefarious act of body snatching, or to see the opportunity to get an A grade on their exams for discovering how to bring a dead human body back to life. Their new Bud, however, has a new taste for life and is out sampling all he meets, which unfortunately delivers a side effect, as any living thing that a Chud bites transfers a viral enzyme into the system of the victim, and as such transference soon takes control also of the new host, and another Chud is resurrected. Bud's first snack down as an early entree in the form of a friendly poodle dog, who then comes back with a bite, returning from the dead as a killer pooch. Bud hits the town, but it's Halloween time, so pretty much is accepted by the locals with his Night of the Living Dead slightly shambling style and dishevelled look. Colonel Masters and a horde of special government agents arm up and descend upon the small town to seek out and secure the free-roaming Chud, but soon find themselves knee-deep in a growing epidemic of Chuds that they need to wipe out. The viral enzyme is evolving, and these Chuds won't stay dead. Steve, Kevin and Katie, though, may just have stumbled upon a chilling way to put the freeze on Bud and his Chud buds for good. The movie hits its fun high with action and ghoulish glee as Halloween night falls and the town kids and Chuds alike are all drawn to the high school Halloween dance party. It's a trick or eat Night of the Living Chud. Keep your eyes peeled here for a very brief walk-by cameo with the trick-or-treaters as Freddy Krueger himself, Robert Englund, is out and about with a young boy picking up candy during this time. Chud 2, Bud the Chud, looks and sounds great here on Blu-ray and was actually become quite the quirky cool comedy horror, ever improving with age. Gerrit Graham is perfectly cast as Bud the Chud, delivering an endearing performance from what could just have been a stiff role. But he gives a life to the character that has you rooting for him, despite his instinctive urge to order from the anything living menu. Bud the Chud is perfect Halloween time viewing and a solid 5.5 out of 10 slice of 80s throwback fun, which will definitely hold up. The same with repeated viewings, and indeed with the bonus extra special features here that include an audio commentary track with the director David Irving, along with newly shot interviews with Gerrit Graham and Tricia Lee Fisher, who plays Katie in the movie, along with trailer, stills gallery and other material. The overall enjoyability experience here of this release can easily be Chudified up to a 6 out of 10. Tell all your buds, Chud 2, Bud the Chud is ready to come back to life on Blu-ray. And he's looking dead good.
Buckaroo Banzai is pure nutty fun.
Okay.